because elections are taking place after 10 years. We don't know what would be the situation. Elections will tell us.
Yeah.
Do you still feel it is a bastion or there are challenges?
Look, we spoke previously in the car for a bit, and like I said, I don't like being complacent. It's not in my nature. I'm a very restless person. So even if something seems easy, I don't like assuming it's easy.
So last election, when I remember there was in 2014, it was like a PDP wave in Bijbihar. It appears that is missing. It's not that wave is in favor of someone else. But despite we have seen massive participation of people in the parliament elections, still I see the campaigning subdued and not seeing such a wave.
Well, because a lot happened in the past 10 years. I think that there is no way for any particular party in all of Jammu and Kashmir. You must have noticed, aap itna travel karte hain. And that's because this is not usually an election in any part of India is like a festival. It's like an occasion of celebration. But there's no reason to celebrate in Jammu and Kashmir, and it's largely been subdued for every party because there's a sense of disempowerment. People have been living a life of siege since 2019, and that sense of disempowerment is so acute that you can't go amongst people laughing and smiling and,
But your alliance with the BJP responsible for that, because when you contested, you were not in politics that time, but of course you were part of the daughter of the former chief minister, that 2014 election was contested by PDP on the premise that you will not allow BJP to come to power.
Yeah.
And then you became part of that, and everyone is asking that question. Is that coming in your way out, when you have to talk to people?
I remember that campaign, Mehbooba ji very clearly said that give us a clear majority. And they kept explaining that give us a clear majority so that we don't need the support of any other party, even if it's Congress, because PDP and the Congress alliance fell apart in 2008, if you remember. But what happened was that you got a fractured mandate. And when you got a fractured mandate, already there's this stereotype about PDP that it only panders to Muslims. There's this stereotype that's attached to us, which the media unfortunately plays a role, that we're anti-Hindu. So obviously when BJP won such a huge chunk of vote in Jammu, my grandfather felt that you couldn't just overlook that mandate. You couldn't just sidestep the wishes and aspirations of the people of Jammu and just create a coalition with the Congress and the PDP. If he wanted power, if he wanted to usurp the seat, he could have taken that decision within a minute.
No, my point is that did that help you, or it has hurt your party's image or the interest?
Nazir Saab, every decision in politics has to be seen through the prism of your intention. My grandfather did not have the attention of attaining power. जैसे NC करती है, राइस शुमारी जब आपको कन्वीनियंट लगा बेच दिया, फिर जब आपको इलेक्शन आप जीत रहे हैं तो हलाल है, जब नहीं जीतते तो हराम है, तब बॉयकॉट करो, तो फिर राइस शुमारी का हरा झंडा दिखाओ. We are not like that. We are always very transparent about what we say, and we walk the talk. Okay. But at that time, I think Mufti Sahab wanted to honor the mandate, and that's why. And let me tell you, he went into the grave knowing that he had put at stake what cost him decades to build this party.
So now it is after 10 years we're having this election, and we have Iltija Mufti, third generation of Muftis contesting this election, and people will talk all about Khandani Raj, dynastic politics, and it has added. So is it an advantage for you, or it is a disadvantage when you vote people?
It depends entirely on me. There are people who turn disadvantages into advantages, and there are people who take an advantage and they'll fritter it away. So it entirely depends on me. I don't just inherit my mother's genetic makeup physically. I also inherit good things about her and bad things about her. So that entirely depends on me. And this family propaganda doesn't bother me at all.
In your speech, you are telling people there will be no government without the PDP support in Jammu and Kashmir after elections. Yeah. So there are two possibilities. One is India Alliance, which is NC Congress. They have chosen not to make you part of the alliance. A second is BJP. If BJP gets enough numbers and then needs support, or Congress of LC.
गांव बसानी लुटेरे वाले आ गए. So don't take this personally, but it's like मुर्गी ने अंडा नहीं दिया है तो सारे मीडिया वाले अंडा लेने आ गए. आप समझ रहे हैं मैं क्या कह रही हूँ? अभी कैंपेनिंग चल रही है.
But you are telling this to people. There will be no government.
Of course I am, because one thing is very clear. No, there is no way for any one party here. We are all pretty much in the same boat. And so I'm very confident that we will play a critical role in the next government, because if you see, it is going to be a coalition government and BJP is not going to be a part of it because उनके ज़मीन तो खिसक चुकी है पूरी, जम्मू में उनका वाइट वॉश होने वाला है. तो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड, समझदार को इशारा ही काफ़ी है. तो जब भी एक कोएलिशन गवर्नमेंट बनती है, वो जो लास्ट के 5, 6 या 10 होते हैं, वो डिपेंड करता है कि कहाँ से आए और कौन दे और वो किसको सपोर्ट करे. Which is why I feel PDP will be the kingmaker. And this is politics. You know, 10 years ago, we had 28 seats, but we were in a tight place. We were between the devil and the deep.
Why do you see yourself this time?
I am not into the number game, but I will again say that PDP is going to play the role of the kingmaker.
Okay.